Alright, welcome back. So yeah, since the last episode, a few little changes. I've let it run on a little bit. I've changed the flooring from the dirt road to the moss stone road, and yeah, I think it looks a lot better. Sort of matches the quayside a little bit more than the dirt road does. What else? What's this now? The salt works. Yeah, that's been completed. We were going to use this to make some cured leather. So yeah, nice little model. Let's get someone in there. Okay, and it's off. So yeah, that just produces salt for this particular building. It's not upgradable. I'm thinking maybe 2 people in here. They can bang out some salt for us. I've changed this guy to firewood just because we've got loads of logs and the firewood's been depleting. I've just been buying different seeds as they've been coming in as I've let it run on, and so that's obviously been depleting our firewood. So I put 3 guys in here and got them banging out the firewood as well. So what else? Yeah, I rejigged these houses. Remember, I left a space here just so I could put this medical clinic on the end of the row like we did on this side. So that's all sort of matching up now. We could do with sorting out this corner really a little bit and just making it look a bit nicer. So yeah, let's see what we can do down here. Let's come into the quayside menu. Now I'd like to put some sort of locker down here. I'm thinking the meat locker maybe. That's the key locker. What's this key barn? Key barn's going to be too big. So I'm thinking maybe the meat locker. And I want to try and get it so it sort of lines up with this building here. But we've got a bit of an issue. It's not going to let us put it there. So yeah, we're just going to need to flatten this bit here. Okay, see if we can fit it in now. Okay, not yet. Let's try that again. Will that do it? Yeah, okay. So let's throw that in there. And yeah, we need some quayside pieces as well. Are we going to use this piece or the rounded piece? Maybe this piece. Let's throw it in. Okay, so it looks like we need to be 1 out. So let's remove that. We may need to do some more flattening around here. And again, difficult to see while it's snowy, but we'll persevere. Let's throw a single piece down there and put a curved piece attached to that. Let's try with this 3-way piece. Yeah, okay. Just run. In fact, let's remove this. Let's flatten first, just along this edge. It's not going to let us. Why is that? I think it's because this piece is in the way. Okay, there we go. That'll just let us put a bit of road down just to complete it. Once we've got all these quayside pieces in. Now the sort of look I wanted with these buildings here is just to have these sort of legs sticking out. So again, bit of trial and error really, just to see what we can fit in. Yeah, okay, that's looking alright. Let's put some more of the moss stone road down. Oh, there we go. Be a little bit easy to see now. Yeah, so we've got this sort of look where the quayside comes round, and we just have some legs supporting this building on the outside. Let's keep going round, see how far we can take this. Yeah, let's throw that in. Oh, put that in the wrong place. There we go. And I think, yeah, just keep moving it around, maybe. Yeah. What about maybe a quayside house? Yeah, we'll try that there. Let's throw that in. And I think we're going to wait for this to build before we continue here. So we'll come back to this. What else have I done since the last episode? Well, a little bit. As I say, I've changed all the road markings down in the central section on the sides. And people-wise, we've got a decent amount of labourers and a decent amount of builders now. So it's been running on for a little bit. Going further up here, nothing really changed that much. All these buildings are done now, so that sort of sand that we had coming along from this little guy over here has helped us. I've bought some clay and sand as well, just to keep us going. So we've got a couple of joiners on the go, helping us get some fancy furniture. We can't see how much hardwood we've got as yet because we haven't got the town hall in, but we're going to get to that in this episode. So I started off the brickworks, one brickworks with two guys in it to get some bricks in the bank so we can start putting some brick flooring in. This guy I've put on charcoal to provide for the this fuel refinery here. This fuel refinery, I've got him using coal. Obviously we set off this mine a while ago, so we've got coal trickling in as well. I'm thinking though, because of this sort of deficit with the firewood, that for the time being we're just going to remove this jade quarry and put another woodcutter in. We can always remove them later once we've got other woodcutters around other sides of the map. But for now I think, yeah, we're just going to put a couple more stockpiles next to it and see if we can get some more firewood on the go. Okay, so still yet to wait to open up these stone quarries. However, I did send all our minions off around the map to pick up stone, and we've got, well, we had up to about 4,500, which is why I decided to change the road textures over. So that's down to about 2,000 now. Iron is running very low, so while we've got a load of people, let's maybe open this up. And how many guys have we got in here? We've got 5 in there. Let's put 8 guys in here. Let's bang this up to 8 as well. So we'll have some iron trickling in there. Again, yeah, I'm going to hang fire opening these saw pits just for the time being. We're okay with everything else in this section. Up here, as I say, yeah, we've got 2 channelers going. I just keep buying beeswax and charcoal whenever it turns up. 2 joiners should do for now. We've got the brick and the charcoal coming in. We've got 1 glassworks open, producing some glass with the sand and furnace fuel. We don't really need any glassware at the moment, so we'll utilise the sand for making glass. Cotton, got lots of cotton now being grown in this big field, so we could potentially start to open up these bedding makers and weavers. I think we'll do the weavers first of all, because we don't have any cotton, cloth I should say, as yet. So let's change these 2 to cloth and cotton. Open them up. Just put a couple of guys in, 1 in each. These guys, furnishings, we're going to want 1 on fancy furniture, bedding and candles, and we're going to want 1 on bricks, glass and lumber. But again, just going to hang 5 for the time being, because I want sort of stock of bricks to build up, and glass, because we're going to need that for some of the new houses. Canal works, yeah, I've extended the canals, so we've got people dying. Look at that, 2 people out to the knee. It's a waste, isn't it? Anywho, yeah, so I run the canal around the hardwood foresters, just to sort of box that off. I haven't done the same on the other side. I've extended the canals, but I haven't joined them up as yet. We've got a bit of a hill here, and yeah, we're probably going to link these canals up to another larger canal that's going to link to this lake, but we're not there yet, so we're just going to hang fire for that. I noticed as well that I'd screwed up the canal system just down here. I'd sort of laid it 1 in, so I had to do a little bit of rearranging around here. So I had to extend this native village down by 1. So we've just got a little space in between these 2 teepees, and these 4 teepees here on this side as well. Put a couple of totem poles in, but yeah, that's pretty much done really now. And yeah, this had to be sort of extended a little bit. This was 26 by 26, it's now 27 by 27. And yeah, we've got the opportunity to shoot this canal off further up this way if we want to. We can just change this corner piece to a 3-way. And yeah, and also to save on time, I've extended the canal around, well, up here, and I've created what's going to be our central square. We're going to have some of our nicer buildings, the governor's office and things in this square here. All these yellow question marks you can see, I've sort of followed the same pattern of 1 fishing dock, 2 storage and another one. So, but as you can see, our food is continuing to rise, so it's not dipping yet because we don't have as many people, or enough people to make it dip. So there's no real need to start adding fishermen to all these extra docks as yet. If we have a look here, we've got 92 in total, and if we're just doing 1 in each, then that will be 46 minus 11 we've already got. So it will take an extra 35 people just to fill all these fishing docks, and yeah, there's no real need to waste them doing that just yet. So on that note, yeah, let's crack on really. Let's get rid of this central square. I just sort of put that down to make sure everything was flat before we put it in. And yeah, looking at the time of year, we sort of just want to wait really until the snow disappears so we can see what we're doing a bit better. Anything else to show? Yeah, actually, this little section here. Oh yeah, also in the village I changed these to houses at the back. We've got a long house here which acts as like a boarding house, some storage over here as well. These are all houses now. We've got these 2, oh, we haven't changed these as yet, so let's change these to storage buildings. So one in there, one in there, and as you can see we need some muskets and arrowheads to do this, which we should have now. These 2 blacksmiths, one I've got banging out the steel tools, so that's just keeping us afloat. It's slowly creeping up. This one now is on making muskets, which we need iron log and furnace fuel for, which we've got all of those. So yeah, just to show you, it's just the same, steel tools and then these muskets. So yeah, we can use the muskets to change these for storage. We can also use them, if we look at these native traders, to import leather, and we need 3 muskets in 1 crate. So we've got this guy here making, let me just slow this down. We've got this Cooper making some crates here. In fact, we could actually open both of these and just have 1 guy in each. So we'll have the crates banging out. We've got 1 guy making muskets. Let's bang that up to 2. And yeah, let's put 2 in both of these. Try and get some more steel tools on the go. Okay, so yeah, it's the tailors. Well, they're running out of leather. So we could do with opening up this native trader as well. Let's put a guy in there. In fact, yeah, let's put 2 in each of those. Now we've got the salt guy working now. The salt works open. So yeah, we could open this, but to be honest, if we look at our tailor, our clothes amount, we've got 0 here. So I'm just going to hang fire for this for the time being until we get some clothes in, and then I'll start making some cured leather. We don't really need it as yet. This is that cherry tree there that we couldn't get rid of, sort of stuck in the behind this tailor, which is probably going to get in the way when we upgrade it. But to upgrade this, we need rope, and we don't have that yet. So we may try and just import some rope so we can get these upgraded. But yeah, everything else seems to be working okay. We've got 6 people in the cotton field and 6 in the herb field. Herbs are okay now; they're growing, they're nearly up to 10,000. So yeah, all is good. All is good. So yeah, really just extending the canal so we've got buildable areas so we can know what we're working with. So I've noticed as the guys have been building these canals, this sort of square canal system, they've been getting cold and they've been running back down here to get into these houses here, and with the little blue snowflake symbol above the head. So we're going to need to put some houses down here as well, and it's the perfect opportunity to use one of the new house models. So let's have a look at that. Yeah, the officer townhouse can house a family of 6 in high warmth and comfort. Now it needs, what does this need? Is this the model we want? Yeah, this is the model we want. Let me show it you. So yeah, very Amsterdam-like, sort of tall, 3-story buildings, quite narrow. It's definitely going to suit the look we're going for. I have just put a double wide road of brick, red brick, just down here, and a stockpile there was just so we could clear all these trees away from the centre here and this area. So it looks like we're going to need building supplies to put these houses in, which is quite annoying because we haven't got any of those on the go as yet. But we can start because we've got all the buildings in place. So let's, which one was it? Building supplies. Let's get 2 guys in there, and then we'll put down some houses, and as the building supplies trickle in, hopefully we'll use them to get these houses built. So yeah, there's no F cycle apart from the fact that you can have either sort of a white rendered wall, side wall, or just continuing with a brick theme. So I think we're going to go for the brick theme just on this end, but we'll have them sort of differentiating as we go along. Let's just put 4 along here for the time being, because as I say, we're sort of short on yeah. Oh, you know what, it's not building supplies, it's furnishings we need. Okay, well, let's change that. Now we haven't got any bedding as yet, so we need to open up our bedding, guys. Let's do that. And let's set these on. Well, let's set one on feather and cloth, and let's have the other one on cotton and cloth, because we should have some feathers from the hunter that we had further down there. So yeah, 1 guy in each there. We'll let those trickle in. And that just reminded me, yeah, down here we've got our herb list. However, I did throw in a couple more just in between these 2 foresters, because it's obviously got just like in a wooded area, and I put one on this side as well. So yeah, let's throw in, well, I'll tell you what, let's delete well, you know what, we could delete all this. We don't really need any of that. Let's get rid of all the road system as well. And hopefully herbalist. Let's have a look in our list. Yeah, let's just have one in each, because really we're going to be relying on the crop fields for the herbs, not these two. They're just there because they need to be. So, okay, cooking with gas ish. Let's move up to this section. Okay, so yeah, I wanted to do this offline because it was going to take me a while. Pretty standard square. The only little difference is, if you notice, between these two bridges we've got an even number. Let's just show you. Yeah, 10. So we've got an even number between these two bridges. However, some of the buildings that we're going to put in this square are an odd number in length. So I've just added a extra little filler piece just here. I've got 2 filler pieces here instead of just one on this side. The reason being is that that'll give us an odd number, so that when we bring off the roads from these bridges, we'll still have like a single gap around the buildings. But instead of, I suppose, me chatting about it, I could just put them in and show you, couldn't I? So yeah, let's do that. Now, what colour? I think white brick, I think we should have around the sides. Of the square, just to sort of differentiate it from the red brick we've got on the outer square. And I will underlay this brick as well around the sides, just so it looks a bit neater. Okay, let's get all this road in. Okay, so yeah, I'm just doing that so I can try and line up where I want everything. And yeah, we're just going to hammer the markets in this square. So we've got like a central section with loads of the resources that we're producing all around the map, and we're going to be sort of house heavy around this sort of square. So yeah, let's bring up our markets, and we're going to be going for the central markets, sort of town style markets. And yeah, we're just going to be putting these in. So let's throw these down, and we're just going to sort of rotate them. As we put them in. There we go. Okay, so yeah, if we click on these and just squish them up into the corner. You'll see that yeah, we have a decent amount of coverage for houses, sort of in these sections around the square. So that'll just give us the opportunity to put loads of different buildings in and not worry about them going cold or going hungry and things like that. So yeah, let's get rid of these now. Okay. So, well, more road possibly to help us see what we're doing. Let's run these across. Let's do the same this way. Now we're probably not going to have enough bricks to to get all these built straight away, but they'll sort of build as and when we make more. So the buildings we're going to put in, let's have a look what we've got. Well, loads of new buildings. We've got the governor's office. Dun, 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 dun. That's a really nice model. The courthouse. So you can see, yeah, this is one of the buildings that's sort of 9 along. Let's have a look. Yeah, so because we've put that gap in, now we've got a sort of space on each side now. Now where are we going to put this? I'm going to throw it there. So I want to leave a bit of room behind, but I don't want the centre to be too crowded. Let's take it back one. Let's throw the courthouse in. What does the courthouse do? Oh, well, I don't know. We'll see. Let's have a look. A public place or social justice where people gather to participate in the passing of laws. The building has an effect of bringing happiness to a large population area. Okay, so yeah, douche. Let's chuck that in. Colonial Hall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so the Colonial Hall. This acts like a town hall. So we'll put this on this side because this one is 9 as well. Let's make sure it's facing the right way. So that should leave a gap of 2 on each side. We'll set it back 1. Let's throw that down. And what have we got here? This is the governor's office. Now that should be 8 along, I think, or 6. One of the two. Let's have a look. Yeah, 6. Let's throw that in. Well, let's read what it does first. A governor's office staffed by an official who collects taxes in the form of silver pfennigs for use in your town. So I think this just trickles in pfennigs for us. So yeah, let's chuck it in. Now they're the sort of 3 main buildings. We've got the original town hall, but that's not going to sort of go with the look we're looking for. However, one of the churches will, and we haven't got any churches in yet. So yeah, let's throw one in, and it's this one, of course. So yeah, I'm thinking we should put that here. How much room does that give us behind the back? Well, maybe let's set that back one as well. Yeah, okay. Right, so we've got our main square. If we look in the map, it's sort of pretty central, maybe just a little bit to the left. But yeah, that's going to be our main square in here. Let's get the timer back up. Let's get some stuff done. So this is going to take them ages, I think, to get all this built. But yeah, let's see how we're getting along with these houses. Yeah, so we've got everything in now. We're just sort of waiting for those furnishings. And we're probably going to be waiting for bedding on those. Let's go and have a look down here, see what's happening. Yeah. Okay. So we're making bedding. What have we got? We've got candles, fancy furniture. Yeah, it will be the bedding we're waiting for. So maybe let's do some pausing. Let's pause these two. Let's pause this building. And this one. And let's pause the church as well. Because what I want to do is I want to get this one built. Let's prioritise that. Just so we can get the stats up so we can see what we've got of and how much we've got of everything. In fact, let's pause this as well. Shall we? No, let's keep that going. Okay, so yeah, we've got our main square. We've got some houses waiting to go in. I'm just waiting for those furnishings. I have to keep an eye on the traders. We might be able to request some stuff. Some rope and hull components, just so we can get some buildings that we've put in already on the build. This has been changed to storage, that's good. Clothes, yeah, the moment they're coming in, they're just dropping off because everyone's dead cold, but I think if we just leave it over time, that should sort itself out. I think I'm going to throw in some more people in this cotton and cloth. Let's go up to 10. Herbs, let's do the same over here. Just because I'm trying to get a decent amount of those, so that when the population goes up, we can have enough to sustain them. If you're going to want to grow and build and get guys in the mines and the quarries, we're probably going to need some more houses down here. So we could actually put another row of salt box houses behind these ones. So yeah, I'm thinking we should do that. Let's bring them up. Get a bit closer. Yeah, just a single road running in between them. Give it that more industrial look. Oh, got a bit of a hill. Let's flatten that off. And let's do the same on the other side. Okay. Let's check this trader, see what he's got for us. Beetroot seeds and spinach seeds. Well, let's just buy one of them. Because we've only got sort of 1250 firewood, which gives us a buying power of 5,000. We've got some wood statues, but yeah, I don't want to drain too much with the firewood. It's creeping up again now because we haven't been buying that much stuff recently. But yeah, the bigger we can get that number, the better. Okay, right, well, yeah, let's leave it there for this episode. When we come back, I'll have, yeah, I'll try to get these built, and then we can move on and get some more houses in. Because I don't know if anyone's ever been to Amsterdam, but the whole sort of city is made up of small squares and with houses and churches floating around in different areas. So I sort of want to try and get that feel. So we'll probably be putting some houses here and here, a little square, some more churches around. So yeah, it's just making sure we've got enough resources, especially now that we know that we need furnishings for these officer townhouses, because we're going to be hammering these. So yeah, we need to get those on the go sharpish, really. In fact, maybe yeah, we put 2 guys in there. Bedding's creeping in. Let's double up on the furnishings for the time being. We'll probably start running out of stuff like the bedding and stuff, but yeah, the more furnishings we can make, the better. Last trader trek before we disappear. Apple and chili. Well, let's take the apples. Okay. So yeah, we'll come back, as I say, and get some more development going up, going on around the main square. So yeah, in a bit.